I'm Cudkowicz. I'm co-chair of Mass General Brigham Neurology and chair of neurology at Mass General Hospital and Harvard Medical School.
My name's Tracy Batchelor. I'm co-chair of Mass General Brigham Neurology and chair of neurology at Brigham and Women's Hospital and Harvard Medical School. This is a big development for us to come together as a single department and single divisions. We feel strongly that this is going to strengthen our work across all of our missions in terms of research, clinical care, education, and community. In fact, our training programs largely came together more than 25 years ago and have grown tremendously and is now one of the best training programs in the country and the largest training program in the country. And we expect that in these other areas as well as we further unify our departments.
We're very excited to work together on this vision of Mass General Brigham Neurology. The two departments have really a powerhouse of faculty and staff who care about patients and are great physicians, scientists, and clinicians. And together, we can even do better for our patients and for our faculty to really be leaders in neurology and neuroscience. Together, Tracy and I have kind of set up our strategy, our priorities for neurology across Mass General Brigham. First of all, we want to take excellent care of patients with neurological illnesses and to have great access and make sure people are seen at the right place, the right time. We also want to make sure we stay, the top training program because there's so many people with neurological illnesses, and we want to train the best neurologists to stay here as well as go, throughout the world to care for people with neurological illnesses and to develop new treatments. So that's our first focus. And I'd say the other really important thing for us is that our faculty are happy and supported and love coming to work every day.
We'll be working toward developing single divisions, and these will truly be, we think, powerhouse divisions when we bring them all together. So that's the work ahead of us over the next year or so. And as Merritt pointed out, the vision beyond that is much, much deeper. We have one of the largest neurology residencies in the country. Thus, we have one of the largest alumni networks to the country. We would really like to better connect with our alumni, and this will provide us an opportunity to do so. I think we all, as alumni, Merritt and I are both alumni of this training program. We're very proud of being trainees at Mass General Brigham. It's where we learn neurology. And we really want to bring our alumni who are not here back into the community more closely. And I think we'll talk about it perhaps, but having a grand rounds opportunity for them to participate in will be one such activity.
I agree completely. We have amazing alumni that are all over the world and in different career paths, and we'd love to engage much more and to have the alumni that are interested be mentors for our trainees and to get to know our department again and the changes and give us advice and really be part of our big family. I think we can do a lot to support our alumni. First, we can get us together at some frequency. We can share information about what is happening at Mass General Brigham Neurology and Neuroscience. We can learn what alumni are doing. One good example of what we did a few years ago is we got a group of alumni who are in pharma and biotech to come and give a tutorial on drug development to our residents. We could do many more opportunities like that if our alumni are interested.
I would add that, we have a really extensive CME offerings in our departments, and we're also bringing those together. So we hope that our alumni would get engaged with our CME activities and really find them useful in terms of their current practices and whatnot. So that's another opportunity where we can really bring people back in as an alumni community. We're really looking forward to this. I mean, Grand Rounds really has a very special place in our departments. And as of January 2025, we're bringing our Grand Rounds together. So we'll have a single Mass General Brigham Grand Rounds each week. We'll have it as a hybrid format. We'll have live participation. We'll rotate campuses, but also virtual, remote opportunities. And so we hope that our alumni will engage in that. It will be interactive so that they will have the opportunity to ask questions and make comments as well, and hopefully reconnect with a lot of our faculty.
I'm very excited about our combined grant rounds and also having our alumni there to see them on the Zoom or in person if they're around, but also to have them come as speakers if they want. That would be really exciting. There's many ways that the alumni and graduates of our program can contribute to our mission and our vision. We're open to ideas, but some of the ones that we have are to come and be mentors to our trainees, to join us in grant rounds and give their input, to come and speak, to set up programs with us wherever they're working, or there's many opportunities, but we want people to feel engaged and to know what's going on and to be active participants.
Each year we bring in new classes of residents and fellows, and so our alumni who may be in other academic institutions or hospitals, if they have really top trainees that they think would be really would get a lot of our training programs, we hope that they will let us know, and we hope that they will be advocates for us as we go through the matching process for our residency program as well as our fellowship programs. Philanthropy is really a key pillar of how we're put together, of how we operate. We're very fortunate to have generous supporters, and our alumni should be included in that. We do receive gifts from our alumni, and we are certainly interested in learning more about what they're interested in supporting here and there where they trained. So we hope to better engage our alumni with philanthropic efforts.
Our program has a long history of training academic leaders, physicians, physician educators, physician scientists, leaders, and that academic neurology is at risk right now with all the changes in clinical care, not really throughout the country. And our alumni and philanthropy could help by supporting the academic mission to make sure that we have the time and the resources for our trainees to pursue their passions and to stay in academia. We are at just an extraordinary time in the neurosciences with treatments coming out for patients that we never dreamed were possible. And those include treatments for spinal muscular atrophy, for ALS, for Alzheimer's disease. And a lot of the science and a lot of those trials are coming from our faculty at General Brigham and our alumni. And we want to share those updates and celebrate them, but also highlight where there are gaps and where we need to keep working on the science to find cures.
Yes, there's really ongoing, groundbreaking translational research being done at Mass General and the Brigham, and many of those have directly led to approval of drugs for various conditions. The pipeline is really exciting. We're going to see more of these in the next few years, more than we've ever seen before. So it's an incredibly exciting time to be in neuroscience and neurology. What we really want to do is better connect with our alumni, and this is our opportunity to do this. So we're really looking forward to this opportunity to engage more. We're going to start with things like grand rounds, but we hope to build from there. And we really want to have a more active, closer relationship with our large alumni network.
Yeah, I agree. We have so many amazing alumni and such a great training program. We want to ensure that there's a connection, whether it's the alumni hiring our great trainees or recommending people for our program or doing programs together. We want to stay connected. I also want to remind our alumni that at the Academy of Neurology every year, we host on the Tuesday an alumni networking event. So if you're there at the end, please always come. We are really blessed to have an amazing neurology residency program that, as Tracy mentioned, since 1995 has been combined. And we're excited to keep innovating on it. And a lot of our great ideas for what to do come from our residents. So we want to make sure that their education is always top, and that they graduate being able to diagnose and care for any neurological illness, and that they also have a passion for academia and teaching. It's very strong, but we're going to continue to make sure it's this.
Yes, the residency and the fellowship training programs are really the crown jewels of the place. I think Merritt and I both feel this way, both as products of training here. So it's just of highest priority to us, and it will remain highest priority to us as we train the next generation of neurologists and neuroscientists. I think that it's more than pie in the sky. I think this is realistic, that we are at a point where we have a pipeline of therapeutics that are coming out into this clinical space in multiple disciplines. I think I would just highlight a couple of things. One is the work that led to the FDA approval of lecanemab, which is a monoclonal antibody for patients with Alzheimer's disease, was really originated partly here at Mass General Brigham with the amyloid hypothesis being published by one of our faculty many years ago. The other thing is I can't resist saying that even in neuro-oncology, which is my field, we are really on the cusp of multiple new therapeutics being approved. We've had 8 new targeted therapies approved in neuro-oncology just in the last few years. And a lot of that foundational work has been done here. We're going to see this really across multiple areas of neurology.
Yeah, the words I never thought I'd hear in neurology are out there. We're thinking about how do we prevent neurological illnesses, how do we stop the progression, and how do we actually return function. That's all becoming a reality, whether we think about neuro-oncology or neurodegenerative diseases or stroke. And we really want at Mass General Brigham to be leaders in those clinical trials and bringing those therapies to our patients really quickly.